Cleveland has found some interesting ways to win the first two games in this series.
But listen, these are days that you can't take back. You'll take the wins anyway. You can get them.
Both Lee and Mike Tauchman put on the injured list, so the White Sox are in scramble mode already here in the early going in the 2025 season. Gavin Williams will try to get the Guardians off to a good start. It'll be his third trip to the mound so far this year.
He's looking for his first win at home since September 17, 2023.
Nick Maton will lead it off for the White Sox. 1 for 4 in the series with a walk.
Maton off the end of the bat sends it out to left field, and it's going to drop. Maybe the luck will turn around for the Sox here today in the series finale.
That's a good start. Maton able to stick the bat out.
Andrew Vaughn has not quite seen the results just yet.
Back to the mound. Gavin goes to first. One down, Maton in the scoring position.
So soft contact of Gavin Williams to start this game. Let's see if Miguel Vargas can change that trend here.
That time he rings him up. You get one, you don't get two.
It's all right. He came back. He stayed with it. Threw a nice pitch there.
First time for Theis hitting in the cleanup spot in his career to the plate. And he bounces that one. Maton will get over to third. Will take the turn.
It's the second time that Gavin Williams has bounced a curveball in this first inning.
8th pitch of the at-bat. And Theis works the walk. That one gets away, and Maton will come home to score the first run of the game off the wild pitch from Gavin Williams.
You'll take it any way you can get it, and a gift early on. Another spiked offering from Gavin Williams.
2-A. Here's Austin Slater.
Runner takes off. Gavin steps off, throws to second, and that'll end the inning. Raggedy baseball here at the outset. White Sox 1, Guardians coming to bat.
Jonathan Cannon is making start number 3, 8 2/3 total and a .312 earned run average.
Stephen Kwan will lead it off for Cleveland. Hard hit ball up the middle and through. And Stephen Kwan, for the second game in a row, leads it off for Cleveland by reaching, this time by hit. Ramirez 1 for 7 in the series.
As he gets Ramirez to pop it up left side of the infield. Amaya will make the grab for the first out in this bottom of the first inning.
And the batter Carlos Santana with a home run last night.
He does get the swing and miss on that changeup, and there's out number 2.
That's just straight out thinking your opponent.
Here's Kyle Manzardo at first. Drives one high, deep to right, away, back and gone. And it's 2-1 Cleveland. Kyle Manzardo with a booming blast to right. His 4th, giving him 11 runs batted in. And the Guardians with a 2-1 lead. Here's Nolan Jones.
How about a swing and a miss instead? 2 strikeouts in the first inning.
Austin Slater 1 for 5 with a double. There's a swing and a line drive into center. Schneemann reaching out to try to snag it, and it was already past him. That brings up Lenin Sosa, batting 194.
Up the middle, that goes off of Williams, and the carom. Rocchio will not have a play at first.
Well, the Guardians might have caught a break there too. Rocchio made a valiant effort to sling that over to first and second for the Sox.
All right, here's Brooks Baldwin.
Swing and a miss, struck him out with a good curveball. Big strikeout for Williams because it keeps those runners at first and second.
1 out, Michael Taylor, line to left, Kwan makes the play, 2 down.
And now down to the 9-man, Jacob Amaya, to cash in this opportunity.
The 1-2 is popped in the air. Center fielder Nolan Jones will make the catch. So Gavin Williams works around a pair of singles to start the second. 2-1 Guardians.
Top of the order at the plate for the Sox. Nick Maton singled and would come around to score.
Swung on and missed. Really nice pitch by Gavin Williams. Pulled the string on a curveball and gets his 3rd strikeout.
Well, you can see Vonnie's not swinging the bat well. Need him to figure that out because he's that guy in the middle of your lineup that you want coming up with the big at bats.
He swung and missed at a ball in the dirt. Bo will have to throw to first. 2 down, back-to-back Ks for Gavin. So anything that wrinkles, you just don't swing, right?
You don't swing at it if you're looking for the fastball.
Vargas had an interesting trip his first time up. Took a couple of pitches that might not have been strikes.
It's a good swing, but a big part of the yard. Nolan Jones moving over into the gap makes the grab. And the Sox go 1-2-3. 6 straight set down by the big rig midway through the 3rd. 2-1 Cleveland. Brian Rocchio will lead it off. Cleveland got a 2-out 2-run homer in the bottom of the 1st from Kyle Manzardo to take the lead. Brian Rocchio stokes the bottom of the 3rd with the ball into the corner, and he will pulling to second with a leadoff double. It's his second double on the young season. This has been Cleveland's bugaboo, hitting with runners in scoring position. Kwan drives one to deep right field. Slater back. He's out of room. It's out of here. Stephen Kwan with the Guardians' second two-run homer of the game. It's his second on the year, and their lead is now 4-1. That's one way to solve your problem of hitting with runners in scoring position. Just hit one out of the park.
First and second now, nobody out. Guardians really trying to open this thing up. Here's Daniel Schneemann. Swung on, ground ball to the right side. And bobbled by the second baseman Sosa. Throws to first, not in time. And a huge error by the second baseman Lenyn Sosa. And that loads him up with nobody out.
Brian Rocchio, he lined a double down into the right field corner. His only time up back in the third. Now he's got him loaded. Nobody out. Infield in for the White Sox.
Hit hard right at Sosa. Goes to second. But back safely there is Naylor. So there's the first out. Bases stay loaded here in this fourth inning.
It's exactly what you draw up when you bring that infield in.
Stephen Kwan has been ready in 2 trips to the plate. A single and a 2-run homer. There's a liner into left field. Here comes John Kenzie Noel. Bo Naylor stops at third. Everybody moves up 90 feet, and it's 5-1 Cleveland as Stephen Kwan has collected his third hit of the day and his third run batted in.
Pitch was elevated. He stayed on it and takes it the other way. Gets it past Vargas at third base.
They've been few and far between for Jose Ramirez.
Swing and a miss as Ramirez lets go of the bat. There's out number 2.
Finished him off with the cutter. Thankfully, that bat goes harmlessly to the netting.
So 2 down, bases still loaded. Carlos Santana up to the plate.
Here's the payoff. On the ground to Sosa. And the Sox get out of the bases loaded jam with just 1 run scored.
Number 9 hitter Jacob Amaya steps in. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. Locked him up with the breaking ball, and Amaya is strikeout victim number 6.
Back to the top of the order, Nick Maton singled and scored Chicago's only run in the first. Here's the payoff pitch, and strike 3 called.
Maton caught looking, and the side is retired. 7 strikeouts for Gavin Williams.
And the Guardians with a base hit to start this 6th inning of 5-1. Here's Daniel Schneemann 0 for 2. Outside, 2-1. Snap throw to first down the right field line as Theis threw it away. Hitting second and staying there is Bo Naylor. Theis snapped a throw behind the hitter to the first baseman Vaughn, but he was way wide right and down the right field line. And the Guardians get a gift.
2 from Cannon. And he pulled the string on that changeup. And for Cannon, that is another strikeout.
Cannon, like Gavin Williams, getting stretched out, closing in on 100 pitches.
I wouldn't think so.
Balk called on Cannon, and that will send Bo Naylor to third.
Well, I'll tell you what, there are 3 umpires at the same time saw it.
The 3-2 offering. Down low, he wouldn't chase the changeup. Good at bat, Brian Rocchio walks.
New pitcher is Bryce Wilson, on for the 5th time this year.
Stephen Kwan to face the veteran right-hander Bryce Wilson.
Stephen Kwan, the squeeze bunt, coming down from third and scoring is Bo Naylor. And the Guardians extend their lead to 6-1.
Give Kwan another base knock on the
his
bunt. 4th
hit and 4th run batted in. Now Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez turns on one to right field. This one will stay in the ballpark. Slater making the catch. And the throw coming into second with Rocchio tagging going to third.
Probably the toughest part of a manager's job, bullpen management.
There goes Kwan. Faking the throw to third, and they got Rocchio. He froze thinking that Theis was going to throw down to second, and Theis fooled him to end the 6th inning.
Joey Cantillo worked a scoreless 8th. He'll stay on to pitch the 9th.
Got him swinging on a hanging changeup. Vargas is the 3rd strikeout victim.
Here's Theis. He's taken a couple of hits to the side of the head.
Theis charged into this one into right field. And Noel is going to have to run it down all the way against the wall. Theis will trot into second. And a 1-out double here in this 9th inning.
Slater
struck him out looking. That was a beautiful changeup. Just locked him up, couldn't pull the trigger. 4 strikeouts for Cantillo. Lenyn Sosa 1 for 3 today.
On a line and sends it into left field. Theis, he'll be held at third. Kwan got to that one quickly. So the runners on the corners now with 2 down.
Baldwin 0 for 3. In the air, right field slicing toward the line. John Kenzie Noel, book it. The Guardians complete the sweep of the White Sox on a cool, dreary day in downtown